Well, hello everyone. Welcome to Share the Music. My name's John Sims, and this is John Sims Live. This is Share the Music. Welcome to my dining room. I checked the calendar. Great news. This is the first Wednesday of the week, so we're going to celebrate that with a Caesar. And when I picked that mug up, I noticed that it was a Stan Rogers mug. So I said, what a great way to start the show this week. Watch the field behind the plow, turn two straight dark roads, feel the trickle in your clothes, feel the trickle in your clothes. All right, sometimes people just message you right out of the blue. But does that mean that this isn't working? No. It says that it's working. No, that's working fine. Seems to be working fine. If you guys... All right. Hey, Jason. Hello, Barb. John's on there. Chantel. So, yeah, Paul, sorry, if you're having trouble, maybe refresh your screen or something, yeah. I know some people have to close their browser and go back in. That might help, so. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody was having some problems there and led me to believe that maybe I wasn't broadcasting. Or streaming now. They don't say broadcasting anymore. So, where was I? My favorite Stan Rogers tune. Watch the field behind the plow, turn two straight dark roads, feel the tickle in your nose, blow the dust cake from your nose, and feel the tractor's steady roar. No, you can't stop now, there's a quarter section more or less to go. And it figures that the rain keeps its own sweet time. You can watch it come for miles, so you guess you've got a while. So ease the throttle out a hair. Every rod's a gain, and there's victory in every quarter mile. And for old Hoosick down the road, the hopper's hail and heartache brought him down. He gave it up and went to town. And Emmett Pierce the other day, he took a heart attack and died at 42. You could see it coming on, 'cause he worked as hard as you. In an hour, maybe more, you'll be wet clear through. The air is cooler now. Pull your hat brim further down and watch the field behind the plow. Turn two straight dark rows, put another season's promise in the ground. If the harvest's any good, the money just might cover all the loans. You've mortgaged all you own. Buy the kids a winter coat and take the wife back east for Christmas if you can. All summer she holds on while you're so tied to the land. Well, the good times come and go, but at least there's rain, so this won't be barren ground when September rolls around. And watch the field behind the plow turn two straight dark rows, put another season's promise in the ground, and watch the field behind the plow turn to straight dark rows. Stan Rogers. Love Stan. Well, hello, everybody. That was a little bit of a rough start, wasn't it? I see Christine on there. Hello, Krista Nelson. Hello, Butch, and Cliff is on there, and I saw somebody say hi to Connie. And Jason, howdy, neighbor. Howdy ho, neighbor. What was the name of that show? Howdy ho, neighbor. Home Improvement, wasn't it? Yes, with Tim Allen. Well, let's get this set up here so I can see what you guys are saying. I got right excited there when I didn't think it was working. Moved my whole screen around. There you are. So how was everybody's week? Tell me all about it. Just tell me all about it. Now how come? Where is all your? Oh, I had to click on it. Oh my soul. Simpsons said that as well, did they? I did not know that, but that doesn't surprise me. Yes, The Simpsons. What a show. Cliff was telling me earlier it's raining over there, and it's been raining so much that he said if it rains anymore, he's going to need a canoe. Cliff is over in the UK. Let's sing Cliff a song. Ah, yes, Christine, the technology. I love the technology. I hate the technology. I have a love-hate relationship with the technology. I know a lot of you guys have been around since the very beginning, since I started this show, which, by the way, brings me to a very interesting fun fact. Next week will be the 1-year anniversary of doing this show every Wednesday. So, I don't know what I'm going to do yet that's going to be special, but I'm going to do something. Maybe I'll get some other videos or something, or some friends. Get some friends singing in here. Let me see what I can do. Meanwhile, let's sing Cliff a song. Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, all my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, teardrops in my eyes. Country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country roads, I hear her voice in the morning as she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Riding down that road I get a feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday, country road, take me home to the place that I belong. West Virginia, mountain mama, take me home. Country road, take me home. Country road. Little song for Cliff. My buddy Cliff over in the UK. He likes his John Denver stuff. He likes all kinds of stuff. He's one of the first people on, and you know, he watches several other people too, streams. He just loves live music, and I know a lot of you guys do. I know Christine, Butch, Glenda, you guys watch all kinds of people, which is great. Support the live music, guys. We all appreciate it, that's for sure. Hello, Scott. How are you, buddy? Keeping time. Well, I'll do that for you right after I do this song, because Christine said something about technology there a second ago, and it reminded me of a song I haven't sang for a while. So I want to do this one while I'm remembering. While I remember to do it. Yeah. That's the classy man coming out of me. I'll do this while I'm remembering. Oh my. You know, when I used to introduce this song as I would ask people who all has a cell phone in their pocket. And most people have a cell phone now. Butch, I know you don't. But most people do carry a cell phone now. And actually, Butch might even have one now. Butch, you got a cell phone yet? Hey, Katie, we'll get that one in there. Most people do have a cell phone. So I would ask people, you know, that's a pretty amazing little piece of technology. And I asked them if they felt that it actually made their lives better. Now, keep in mind, this was pre all the crap that's gone on in the world in the last year and a half. So, it's more convenient. It allows you to do all kinds of great and wonderful things, communicate and all that. But did it make it better? In the last year and a half, I'm going to have to say yes, because of how cut off a lot of people were. But this is a song about going back to a simpler time, before all the cell phones, before all the other crap that we've seen in the last while. I remember how the old homestead was always safe and warm, and nothing felt as peaceful as the loving mama's arms. Daddy taught me how to make a home and to be an honest man, and to do the things I had to do to make me what I am. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. I remember that old fishing pole with baited hook and line, the old wood stove, homemade bread, and the taste of Daddy's shine. Where gals were gals, men were men, with memories still untold. Though times were hard, I cherished them like a rich man with his gold. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Some folks think that progress is a natural way to change. That might be, but to me it seems a little strange. 'Cause I don't want a mansion lined with marble stone. I'd rather cut my own tall trees and build a humble home. Take me back to the days when men worked harder than they played, back when life was simple and I still could have my say. I'll take these hard and calloused hands and make my living off the land. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. One more time. Take me back, Lord, please take me back. Please take me back before I mess that chord up. That'd be nice. Yes, technology. It has been a blessing in this last year and a half, that's for sure, because there is a lot of people feeling very cut off who aren't used to that. And technology has certainly helped make up for it. So. All righty. Now, I got way off subject there, didn't I? Now, Scott. Would like keeping time. Sure. How's the weather up there, Scott? You guys sent this rain down here, didn't you? Is it still raining up there? Scott's up in Ontario, or Upper Canada, as it's also known, and the weather patterns seem to flow from up there down to here. Whatever they're getting, we get a couple days later. Going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Going through the motions and I'm keeping time. This music in my head seems to be the common thread between reality and my disguise. It's killing me and I believe it's changing history. Sometimes the truth is a lie. Is there nothing that I can do to keep me from thinking about you? I'm just going through the motions, keeping time. Get a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and I'm keeping time. This music in my head confuses everything I've said. The trouble is, nothing rhymes. The melody's ill-conceived and surely meant to torture me. Sometimes I think I can fly. Is there nothing that I can do to keep me from thinking about you? I'm just going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion going on in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and going through the motions, keeping time. Got a lot of commotion, control in my mind. I'm taking my days one step at a time. Just going through the motions and I'm keeping time. Keeping time for my buddy Scott. Yes, yes, yes. Song about all the stuff, commotion. I tell you, that song actually came from a friend of mine, a very good friend of mine. She was going through a lot of crap in her life, and she said, I just feel like I'm, just the same thing every day. I said, kind of like you're keeping time? She said, yeah, it's all this crap I got going on in my head. And I said, oh, I got that too. I said, I just call it the music in my head. All these random thoughts and crap, it's just the music in my head. This music in my head confuses everything I said. The trouble is, nothing rhymes. Alrighty, guys, let's see. Katie, White Squall, sure, I'll get that in there. Butch says never, he'll never have a cell phone. And John Anthony Perry. Hello, John Perry. I'm still quite sad that we're not going to get to do that concert in your beautiful yard. If you guys haven't seen, I'm going to see if I can get it on here, but if you guys haven't seen the video of his backyard, the way he's got it set up with the stage and stuff, go look it up. GPS House Concerts. And check out his page there, and check that stage in the backyard and the benches and the flowers and the gardens. It's amazing. So yeah, we'll get that stained glass window in there. Oh, that was for Ken. Was Ken on here? I didn't see him yet. Hello, Ken. And hello, John. Meanwhile, let's get that White Squall in here for Katie. This is one of my other most favoritist of Stan Rogers tunes. Katie, I don't know if you were on when I started or not, but I poured my Caesar in this mug tonight, and I looked at it and said, Stan Rogers, what a great way to start the show. So I started with Field Behind the Plow. So we'll get another Stan song in. It was actually Katie that asked me if I do this song. And I didn't. So I had to go home and heard it. As soon as I did, I just loved it. And I said, I got to learn that song. Well, it's just my luck to have the watch with nothing left to do than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. Well, the kid was so damn eager, it was all so big and new, I never had to tell him twice or find him work to do. And evenings on the mess deck, he was always first to sing and show us pictures of the girl he'd wed in spring. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it's a thing that us old-timers know about the summer sultry calm. There comes a blow from nowhere, and it goes off like a bomb, and a 15,000-tonner can be thrown upon its rail as the storm goes off before it with a gale. Well, the kid was on the hatches, lying staring at the sky, and from where I stood, I swear, I saw tears fall from his eyes. So I hadn't the heart to tell him that he should be on a line, even on a night so warm and fine. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. Well, it struck the southwestern, and I roared to him, get down. But for all that he could hear, I may as well not made a sound. So I clung there to the stanchions, and I felt my face go pale as he climbed hand over hand along the rail. Now I can feel her heeling over with the fury of the blow, and I watch the rail go under, so terrible and slow. And like some great dog she shook herself and roared upright again. And from over the side I heard him call again. But I told that kid 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. So it's just my luck to have the watch, with nothing left to do than to watch the deadly waters glide as we roll north to the Sioux, and wonder when they'll turn again and pitch us to the rail and hurl one more youngster in the gale. And I tell these kids 100 times, don't take the lakes for granted. They go from calm to 100 knots, so fast they seem enchanted. And tonight some red-eyed Wyerton girl lies staring at the wall, and her lover's gone into a white squall. White squall. Send that out to Katie. Thanks for tuning in, Katie. Thanks for asking. Tried to knock my glass over there with the head of my guitar. Well, Cliff, I know that feeling. The lotto man never calls me to tell me I won either. Hi, Glenda. Better late than never. That's like my motto. Yep, that is like my motto. Scott says it's a beautiful day there today. Oh, I'm really running behind. This was 9 minutes ago. All right. Last week's rain is just a memory. Yeah, well, last week's rain just is hitting here. Oh, John, did I miss my song? Well, that would depend on which one you were looking for. And John says you can find his stage video under John Anthony Perry. I wonder. And I wonder. Do. I know that I have a lot of technology at my fingertips here. I wonder if I can do this. Do you suppose? I shouldn't be taking time to do this, but if it works, John, this would be really cool. I know you guys think I messed up, didn't you? But I did that on purpose. Alrighty. Now, if this works. Oh, no, didn't work. It's just going to want me to log into my Facebook on it, so that's no good. Have to go back here. I tried to play the video for everybody, John. Do. No, I'm not going to be able to do that, John. Guys, go check it out, though. John Anthony Perry, and look at the stage and his video and stuff he's got on the back. I know, John. I was just trying to have a little fun there. Show everybody that. Now, Ken asked for a song. Ken asked for this song, and his wife has been asking me for this song. I told her I was going to send it to her. And Tanya, I am going to get to it. The link that I thought I had for you turned out to not what you were looking for. But I will get this to you. There's an old country church I go to when I hurt, when life seems just too hard to bear. I sit in row number 3. It's the best place to see a little window that was made with such care. So many colors of glass that let the light pass. It shines down in heavenly streams. I sit there and listen as that old stained glass glistens, shining His love down on me. That little stained glass window, I think that's how God shows He cares as we send up our prayers. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. On that window is told a story of old, a picture of a man on a cross. That scene on the wall is a symbol for all, to remind the world of its loss. A ring of thorns for a crown, His blood dripping down from the nails through His hands and His feet. He hangs there so still from that cross on the hill, shining His love down on me. That little stained glass window, I think that's how God shows He cares as we send up our prayers. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. That little stained glass window, I think that's how God shows He cares as we send up our prayers. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. And with our voices singing and the church bells ringing, that old stained glass window just stares. Little stained glass window for Ken and Tanya. Do. Now, if you guys have any requests, please feel free to throw them in the comments there, or just say hi. Say hi to me, say hi to the other folks on there, or you're just welcome to sit there and listen. But if you do have any requests, throw them in the comments there. Please put them in capital letters if you would, though. It helps me pick up on them as they go by. I'm going to sing a song for my Fredericton peeps that are on here tonight. And I want you guys to sing along with me. Well, I've been thinking lately about the people I meet, the car wash on the corner and the holes in the street, the way my ankles hurt with my shoes on my feet, and I'm wondering if I'll ever see tomorrow. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish. Eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Well, I was in the army, but I never dug a trench. I used to bust my knuckles on a monkey wrench. I go to town and drink and give the girls a pinch, but I don't think they ever really noticed me. Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. You guys whistling? Do it again. Well, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Fish and whistle, whistle and fish, and eat everything that they put on your dish. When we get through, we'll make a big wish that we never have to do this again. Again. Well, Father, forgive us for what we must do. You forgive us and we'll forgive you. We'll forgive each other till we both turn blue. Then we'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. We'll whistle and go fishing in heaven. Christine, I bet there was nobody up there whistling in your house, was there? I bet you were just a-dancing around. I can picture it. Well, let's keep it going. Let's do another song for my Fredericton peeps. This song comes with a warning, though. It's been known to cause, just be careful, because it's been known to cause spontaneous finger snapping. Some people say a man's made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood, skin and bone. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, the sun didn't shine. I picked up my shovel and I walked to the mine. I loaded 16 tons, number 9 coal, and the boss man said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons. Now what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. Saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain. Fighting and trouble was my middle name. I was raised on a chain break by an old mama lion. Ain't no high-tone woman make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt, saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. So if you see me coming, you better step aside. A lot of men didn't, and a lot of men died. I got one fist of iron, the other is steel, and if the right one don't get you, man, the left one will. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt, saying, Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Woohoo! Send that out to Christine and Peter and the little ones, who probably aren't so little anymore, are they? They weren't that little the last time I saw them. They're all grown up. Or at least getting there. Hello, Mr. Minglewood. Minglewood in capital letters. Mr. Minglewood. So, am I thinking you're looking for a Minglewood song? Or is Mr. Minglewood a song that I'm just not sure of, not familiar with? The only Minglewood song I could think of would be my buddy Wade's favorite song. Maybe not his favorite song. He's a huge John Mellencamp fan. Gonna take a freight train down at the station, and I don't care which way it goes. I'm gonna find me the highest mountain, and I might jump right off and there ain't nobody gonna know. And can't you see what that woman been doing to me? And can't you see what that woman has been doing to me? Gonna find me a hole in the wall, and I might crawl inside now. 'Cause that lady, oh, she went and left. She never had the guts to say goodbye. And can't you see what that woman has been doing to me? And can't you see what that woman been doing to me? You wanna buy me a ticket down at the station, and and I ain't never coming back. I'm gonna ride that southbound all the way to Georgia. I'm gonna ride that train till it runs out of track. And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? And can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Can't you see what that woman's been doing to me? Can't you see? And of course, Inglewood made that song big. It was actually originally a Marshall Tucker band song, but I like Inglewood's version better. But don't tell the Marshall Tucker band. I had mentioned, I guess I've mentioned it in all the shows, in the last few shows, that I had gotten this little looper pedal. I've been playing with it. It's kind of neat. It allows me to do some picking like I was just doing there. Sometimes I get it smooth, sometimes I don't. Some people are really amazing with these little looper pedals. I'm not one of them. Glenda says, John, I'm sure that there isn't many people that can say that at their 16th and 60th birthday dance party. Ah, well, look at you. That's awesome. Your 16th and your 60th birthday party, you had Matt Minglewood playing at it. That is pretty darn awesome. Let's do one of Glenda's favorite songs. Guys, whistle along with this one. It's late in the evening. Wondering what clothes to wear. She puts on her makeup, brushes her long blonde hair, and then she asks me, do I look all right? And I said yes. You look wonderful tonight. go to a party and everyone turns to see this beautiful lady that's walking around with me. And then she asked me, do you feel all right? And I said, yes, I feel wonderful tonight. And I feel wonderful because I see the love light in your eyes. And the wonder of it all is that you just don't realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now. I've got an aching head, so I give her the car keys. She helps me to bed, and then I tell her, as she turns out the light, I said, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. I said, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. We'll send that out to we'll all of us. We'll send that out to Glenda and Butch tonight. Doop-a-doo-doo. Hello, Amber, Mr. Bojangles, or Streets of London. You know what? I don't do Mr. Bojangles. I can do some of Streets of London. Let me think about this for now. I'm sure I got some of the words in there. Let's see how it goes. Have you seen the old man that walks the streets of London? Clothes, dirt in his hair, clothes and rags. Just a minute. Have you seen the old man who walks the streets of London, picking up paper, kicking up papers with his worn out shoes? In his eyes you see no pride, hanging loosely by his side is yesterday's papers telling yesterday's news. And how can you tell me that you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. Have you seen the old girl who walks the streets of London, dirt in her hair, in her clothes and rags. She's no time for talking, she just keeps right on walking, carrying her home in 2 carrier bags. And how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. At the all-night cafe, 11:15, same old man sitting there all alone. He watches the world over the rim of his teacup. Each tea lasts an hour, then he wanders home alone. And how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind. And how can you tell me you're lonely and say for you the sun don't shine? Let me take you by the hand, I'll lead you through the streets of London. I'll show you something to make you change your mind, to make you change your mind. Streets of London, just for you, Amber. And everybody else who likes that song. Ba-do. He's even watching with us tonight. Yeah, that's right. And thanks, Scott. Got some applause there from me buddy Scott. Let's do this song. I know this is, this is a song that Scott enjoys. I was born and raised a towny boy with violins at the Savoy, but I love the sound of soldier's joy on a fiddle tuned up just right on a dirt road Saturday night. So I made my way to the Scotsman's home where they dance to the fire of the Frenchman's bow, and they do a little courting there, you know, underneath the dim hall light on a dirt road Saturday night. Then up on the stage comes the call of the fiddler. He jumps up on the mic rare and a diddler. Fiddler up, floor, set the dance now. Well, did you come here to dance? Well, get up on the Jesus floor and dance. Stop all your courting and romance. You never can tell when it's your last chance to get up there and do it right on a dirt road Saturday night. That Lakers Hall is where it's at. Old Danny Dougal sure can clap, and the young fellas dance on a merchant's hat, and the ladies think that's a fright on a dirt road Saturday night. Well, the drummer in the band is a fiddler's son, keeps a mighty good rhythm on an old chair rung with a couple rib bones and a bottle of rum. Yeah, he's up there getting tight on a dirt road Saturday night. Then up on the stage comes the call of the fiddler. He jumps up on the mic rare and a diddler. Fiddler up, floor, set the dance now. Well, did you come here to dance? Well, get up on the Jesus floor and dance. Stop all your drinking and romance. You never can tell when it's your last chance to get up there and do it right on a dirt road Saturday night. About 10 o'clock, gravel hits the wall, and everyone runs outside the hall. The heroes here come one and all. Outside watch Foxy fight on a dirt road Saturday night. Well, he always brings 2 shirts to the dance, one for the fight and one for romance. He'll have his lady for the very last dance in a t-shirt clean and white on a dirt road Saturday night. Then up on the stage comes the call of the fiddler. He jumps up on the mic, rare and a diddler. Floor set up. The floor is set to dance now. Well, did you come here to dance? Well, get up on Jesus' floor and dance. Stop all your fighting and romance. You never can tell when it's your last chance to get up there and do it right on a dirt road Saturday night. Well, let's pick a little. I don't know if whether there's more words in this song or notes in that tune. Well, there's old Shay Davy in the forward hall. He swings his partner into the wall, then wails out a verse of Tomty Hall. He can hardly stand upright on a dirt road Saturday night. And the ladies in the kitchen whipping up a spread. Before you leave, you will be fed. But this towny boy is holding his head, 'cause I drank too much tonight on a dirt road Saturday night. Then up on the stage comes the call of the fiddler. He jumps up on the mic, rare and a diddler. Fiddler up, floor set to dance now. Well, did you come here to dance? Well, get up on a Jesus floor and dance. Stop all your eating and romance. I'm telling you now, this is your last chance to get up there, do it right on a dirt road Saturday night. On a dirt road Saturday night. On a dirt road Saturday night. Well, Dirt Road Saturday Night. That's a fun song to play and sing. Oh, it's a message. I thought it was comments on there. Well, there you guys are. My computer was froze there for a second. There's Catherine. Oh, yee, that's right. Catherine, do you know what I said earlier? Do you know the realization that I made this week? Do you know what next week is? Next week is the 1-year anniversary since I started doing this Share the Music show. Now, do you remember who was on the very first one? How this started? I know you do. But for those of you that don't, this started with Catherine and I sitting right over there in the dining room. Maybe we called it the living room that night. Sort of in between the two. And singing some of her favorite songs. The following week, Catherine couldn't make it over, so I just sat here and, just started doing this and been doing it ever since. So next week's the 1-year anniversary. Have to do something fun for that. Catherine, I think you should record a song. We're not allowed to, we're on lockdown here in this part of Canada, so we're not allowed to get together. Catherine lives in the next county over, and we're not allowed to cross municipal lines or get together as far as that goes. So, Catherine, you'll have to record a song and send it over, and I'll play it for everybody. I think that's a great idea. What do you guys think? If you guys think that's a great idea, smash that thumbs up button. And you know what? While you're at it, right down at the bottom of the screen, right down here, boop, there it is. There's a little virtual tip jar. Hint, hint. If you guys are enjoying the show, please feel free to support it down here. Helps me bring this show to you every week. And while you're at it, why don't you share it with a friend? That's the name of this show, you know, share the music. That's what we're here to do, share the music. So just reach over there and click share. And while you're in a clicking mood, go over and to John Sims Music and click like and follow. Or actually, if you hit the video right here, hit like on this video, and then I can just send you an invitation to get notifications of the show, because I do this every week. Every Wednesday at 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time. Now, let's do a song for Catherine. This is a song I'm going to do for Catherine here. She, when I wrote this song, it had some alternate lyrics in, and she's about the only one that knows this. And then I changed it to make it a little bit more family friendly, and she's always given me crap for it. So when she sings along, I'm sure she'll be singing the other words, but everybody else can sing. Can you picture Grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue? Can you picture her in leather, just cruising around the town? She thinks 95's still pretty young. Now I realize that didn't come out right. We are talking about piercings, but no, that is how the original chorus went. The alternate words come into the first verse. She bought herself a Harley for her birthday. It's candy apple red with flames up the side. And with her biker glasses and her hair blowing in the wind, all around the town that gal would ride. But it's hard to picture Grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck to her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young. Now she's the one that starts most of the bar fights, and all the bikers know you don't mess with her, 'cause she'd beat you in an arm wrestle, then she'll drink you under the table. She'll kick your sorry butt, yes, that's for sure. But it's hard to picture Grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck to her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young. Well, no one knows how long she'll drive her Harley, or when she'll let her green hair turn to gray. Stop carrying around a switchblade knife, start living a safer life. Will she ever grow old? It's hard to say. But it's hard to picture Grandma with a nose ring and a silver ball and stud stuck through her tongue. But she's all dressed up in leather, just cruising around the town. She thinks 95's still pretty young, and I think 95's still pretty young. Good old Grandma. Yes, when I first wrote that song, it went, she bought herself a Harley for her birthday. It's candy apple red and loud as hell. And with her biker glasses and her hair blowing in the wind, where that gal would ride, no one can tell. That's what it was. But I got to sing it out and around. I'm like, I can't sing that in front of a mixed crowd. Some people would, but it just wasn't me. So I started singing, it's candy apple red with flames up the side. That works better for me. Oh my. Renaissance. I can do that. Had to refresh the screen here. Everything was froze. It still froze. I did see Catherine say Renaissance, I believe. I don't know if that was a while ago or if that was just moments ago, but I think I'm still working here. So, oh, you guys are talking all over the place here. How did I not get any of these messages? Hi, Connie. Amber, what was the tune you were picking? That tune is St. Anne's Reel. Boop-biddy-doo. Good idea. Yes. I've already shared. Cliff, oh, thank you, Cliff. And thank you, Barb, and thank you for everybody that was sharing. And Catherine, that's right, loud as hell, she said. And Renaissance, and Lucky Man. Sure, guys. Geez, I'm glad I refreshed the screen. I wasn't getting any of those. I had a feeling that it was just froze up and not happening there. So, what was first? Renaissance. This is one of my most favoriteest of songs of all time. And up until just recently, I thought Valdi had written this song. And I just found out the other day that he didn't. I have forgotten the chap's name that did write it. But he joked. I saw him, I looked it up on YouTube, and I saw him play it live. And in the beginning, he joked about it, how Renaissance, or how Valdi had saw him play it at a folk festival back in the 70s and recorded it and made it a very big song. And it allowed this guy to play his guitar the rest of his life or something. Apparently it was, the royalties off it were pretty good to him, I guess. I have no doubt. If you're not familiar with who Valdi is, he's a Canadian icon. Look him up. V-A-L-D-Y. I like the way that your hair falls away when the night brings a candle to you. And I like to stare as you come down the stair and the light from the landing shines through. And how many falling leaves will it take to believe that autumn's finally come? The weather's grown colder, we've both grown older, and it's hard to believe we're still one. So let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, and let's dance that old dance once more. That's for sure, he is, Butch. You're right. You hung around and kept my feet on the ground when I acted as proud as any fool. We were kids, but we've grown. We've got kids of our own. We got raised with that old golden rule. Sometimes it seems that some of our dreams got discarded somewhere on the road. All that was true can be seen in the blue of your eyes that still sparkle and glow. So let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door and let's dance that old dance once more. Frost King has come with a flick of his thumb, turned the windows to Renaissance art. We sit round the fire with no need to inquire of the ways of the soul or the heart. The years passed us by like a soft whispered sigh, and not noticing youth as it flew. But But it's easy to tell that you wear your age well, not trying to prove you're still you. So let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. So let's dance that old dance once more. We still move as smooth on that old ballroom floor. And I'll wear my Sunday best, you wear your favorite dress. Lock up the door, let's dance that old dance once more. One of my most favoriteest songs of all times. And you know what? I never played it I never sang it up until a buddy of mine, he asked me on here one night. He said, "John, do you play that?" And I said, "No, I don't, but I'm gonna, because that's like one of my favoriteest songs." Now, this is froze up again, so I'm gonna have to refresh this. Catherine said, "Yes, David Bradstreet, you're absolutely right." And hey, Barry, I was just talking about you. The fellow that asked me if I played that is actually Barry Colson. Great piano player, great entertainer. Check him out, him and his better half, Jeannie. They do a show on Saturday night, Barry's Fun Cave, or I guess it's just called Fun Cave. Is that Barry's Fun Cave now, or is it, what are you calling that? Go look up Barry Colson, piano entertainer from Canada. They do a great show on Saturday night. And while you're at it, look up another great entertainer by the name of Buddy Justino. He does 3 shows a week. He's over in Norway. And his shows, they're in the evening over there, but they end up in Canada, here in Atlantic Canada, being in the afternoons. Great music, both of them. Look up their shows. And you are that buddy, that's right. You are that buddy. I'm trying to get away from calling you guys my buddies, because I don't want to say that he's my buddy. I'm trying to say my friend buddy. I don't want to say he's my buddy. Anyway, just the fun cave. Yeah, thanks for the plug. No prob, Bob. It's a great way to spend a Saturday night. Go check them out. And hello, Mom. And you're welcome, Catherine. Too bad you weren't here, Catherine. I've been missing singing with you. Before I do that, I had another request right there, didn't I? What was it? It was just what I was going to play, too. A little bit of Lucky Man for Scott. I'm sure most of you guys know, but Catherine is on there. That's my daughter. She's been singing on stage with me since she was about, I don't know, this old. She wasn't very old the first time she was up on stage. We've had a lot of funny things happen on stage. Catherine, do you remember the time that you forgot the words in that festival? And she was using a mic like this. And I think it might have been the first time she was using a large diaphragm condenser. Now, these pick up sound from a long ways away. She'd been used to, she was like 6, 7 years old or something. And when I say used to, I mean that's all she had done. Anyway, just a regular microphone that if she pulls away from, it doesn't pick her voice up really very much. So she forgot the words, and she turned around to me like this and said, "Oh, crap." Now that was funny. And we've been forgetting words together ever since. She's a great harmony singer, and she's a great lead singer. Check out some of her videos on here. I don't know that she's got a page of her own yet, but I'm sure she'll have one eventually. Whistle along with me. Lazy walk down a busy street. I always stop and smile at the faces I meet. Some look so sad, you can tell they're feeling bad. I've been down there a time or two, not the street, but feeling blue, but not today. It seems a little strange. And though the clouds fill the summer sky, the sun is shining bright on the inside. It looks like things might just go my way for change. I've got a nickel in my hand, telling me just how lucky I am, oh Lord. Well, I'm a lucky man. Yes, I'm a lucky man. Okay, whistlers, give me another hand. Let's do that again. Today I woke with a smile on my face. I think maybe I finally figured out my place in this big old world. Well, who needs that, girl? 'Cause I got two shoes on my feet, a shirt on my back, and a place to sleep. The necessities of life, I think I'll be all right. And though the clouds fill the summer sky, the sun is shining bright on the inside. It looks like things might just go my way for change. I've got a nickel in my hand, telling me just how lucky I am, oh Lord. Well, I'm a lucky man. Yes, I'm a lucky man. And though the clouds fill the summer sky, the sun is shining bright on the inside. It looks like things might just go my way for change. You've got a nickel in my hand, telling me just how lucky I am, oh Lord. Well, I'm a lucky man. Yes, I'm a lucky man. Lucky man going out to Scott. Thanks, Scott, for asking. Now, I can't figure out if that's Glenda blowing me kisses or if she's whistling, but I'm going to go with the whistling. Catherine, how's the whistling coming? Now I see Mom saying hi to Dan. Dan who? Did I miss Dan on there? Well, hi, Dan, if you are on there. Boop-a-doo. And Cliff said good night. Good night, Cliff. Is Janet on there? Hello, Janet. Thanks for joining us. Dan McDougal on there? Hello, Dan. And Sue? How do you do? Mm-hmm. 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 Someday everything will be all right. Someday I won't have to get uptight. Someday, some days never end. What am I gonna do till then? Someday the sun is gonna shine all the time. Someday the whole world's gonna be mine. Someday, some days never here. I guess I'll have to wait another year. Speaking strictly from the present point of view, I'd rather not hit the spot where there ain't much I can do. Well, someday life is gonna be peachy keen. Someday people won't be so mean. Someday, someday's just a dream. Just wishes on a star, so it seems. Speaking strictly from the present point of view, I'd rather not hit the spot where there ain't much I can do. Well, someday the sun is gonna shine all the time. Someday the whole world's gonna be mine. Someday, some days never here. I guess I'll have to wait another year. Oh yeah, I guess I'll have to wait another year. Just one more year. I guess I'll have to wait another year. Someday. Excuse me. I had a croaky in my throat right at the end. Did you guys hear that note? I said, someday. Cheers, everybody. It's the first Wednesday of the week. Great reason to celebrate with a Caesar. Dan McDougal is a great fiddler. I love listening to him. So I'm going to do this song, and I'm going to send it out to him. If I'm not mistaken, I believe he's played this one once or twice. Hi, Ann. I'm alone in the world, said a boy to a girl. Would you like to dance with me tonight? Then he looked into her eyes, and much to his surprise, she took his hand and smiled with delight. And they waltzed around the floor till they could dance no more. Round and round to the music they swayed. They held each other tight and fell in love that night as the waltz of old Windsor town played. Well, she knew it couldn't last, so before the evening passed, she took a chance, and he heard her say, "You don't have to be alone. We could build a happy home and be together for the rest of our days." And they waltzed around the floor till they could dance no more. Round and round to the music they swayed. They held each other tight and fell in love that night as the waltz of old Windsor town played. And they waltzed around the floor till they could dance no more. Round and round to the music they swayed. They held each other tight and fell in love that night as the waltz of old Windsor town played. The Windsor Town Waltz. That's right, Glenda. Doop-a-doo-doo. Hey, that's one foxy fiddler. And how's Ann tonight? Scott, I do, but this format just doesn't have the energy for it. It needs a room full of people. It's not the same sitting here all by myself singing it. And I know you guys are probably singing along at home, but it just needs that group format to make that song work. It is a great tune. It is one of my most favoritist of tunes. Another Stan song. So I'll raise my glass to that, my Stan Rogers mug. Let's do another Stan Rogers song. Let me think. You know what? This is, Mom's on there. Hi, Tanya. Thank you very much. You like that Windsor Town Waltz. Thank you. And I haven't forgotten about you. I am going to get that song to you. I checked out that link. I thought the link was just the song. It's not. It was a whole slew of stuff. So I have to I go through it, and I'll find the song, and then I'll send you the timestamp. Or I might just record it and send it to you. Got a shot today, did my part. Stay home and listen to John reruns. That's right. Yeah, very good, Ann. Congrats. And that's a great idea. Stay at home and don't do nothing. Just listen to John reruns. Go to John Sims Music, go to videos, and go down there, and you got a whole year's worth of Share the Music shows. I taped part on my iPad, but didn't get it all. I'll get it to you. I will get it to you. Here's another Stan Rogers song. And I think this is one of my mom's favorites, so I'm going to send this out to her. Where the earth shows its bones of wind-broken stone, the sea and the sky are one. I'm caught out of time, my blood sings with wine, I'm running naked in the sun. There's God in the trees, I'm weak in the knees, and the sky is a painful blue. I'd like to look around, but honey, all I see is you. Well, the summer city lights soften the night till you'd think that the air was clear. Well, I'm sitting with friends where 45 cents could buy another glass of beer. They've got something to say, but I'm so far away that I don't know who I'm talking to. 'Cause you just walked in the door, and honey, all I see is you. And I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. So alone in the lights on stage every night, I've been reaching out to find a friend who knows all the words, sings so she's heard, and knows how all my stories end. Maybe after the show she'll ask me to go home with her for a drink or two. Well, her smile lights her eyes, but honey, all I see is you. And I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. And I just wanna hold you closer than I've ever held anyone before. You say you've been twice a wife and you're through with life. Ah, but honey, what the hell is it for? After 23 years, you'd think I could find a way to let you know somehow that I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Yes, I wanna see your smiling face 45 years from now. Years. I'm going to do another song, but it makes me think of Stan Rogers. It's not a Stan Rogers song. But it makes me think of him. I'll make my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. Then you won't play the fool to the sea. My father was a fisherman true. Hard work was the life for he and his crew. And day after day they'd work the trawl. And I remember the pain of it all. As I make my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. Then you won't play the fool to the sea. My mother wished that he'd pushed a plow. Life would have been different for me even now. But there was salt in his veins and the call of the sea left my mother alone to raise me. And And I make my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me, then you won't play the fool to the sea. My wife, she knew I tried to live free from the salt in my veins and the call of the sea. But the wind and the tide weighed hard on my soul, and this ocean has watched me grow old. As I've made my way through the narrows ahead, and I take with me those words she said. Please come back home if you care for me. But I must play the fool to the sea. Fool to the sea. Tanya would like some John Prine. I love John Prine. Now, the question is, which John Prine should we do? Oh, I'm going to sing you, first of all, I'm going to sing you my new John Prine song that I just learned. Thanks to my Brit. She asked for it. And again, it was a song I didn't recognize. I put it on the learn list. And I went back and had a listen, and I was like, holy crap-oli, I have to learn this song. I just learned it, so I know the words are in there somewhere. I've been down this road before. I remember every tree and every single blade of grass holds a special place for me. I remember every town and every hotel room and every single song I sang on a guitar out of tune. And I remember everything, things we can't forget. The way you turned and smiled on me on the night that we first met. And I remember every night in your ocean eyes of blue, how I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. I've been down this road before, alone as I can be, careful not to let my past go sneaking up on me. Ain't no future in my happiness, though regrets are very few. Sometimes a little tenderness is the best that I can do. And I remember everything, things I can't forget. The swimming pools of butterflies that slipped right through the net. And I remember every night your ocean eyes of blue, how I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. How I miss you in the morning light, like roses miss the dew. John Prine's I Remember Everything. I love that song. It's off of the last album that he had just recorded last year. No, it'll be the year before now, I guess. Called Tree of Forgiveness. Some great songs on it. When I Get to Heaven, that's a great song. End of Summer. Summer's End. Summer's End is another great, great song. Sing one of the first songs I ever wrote. Gee, Ann, I wonder what you're talking about. All right, but I'm going to have to do one or two more before I do that one, because I see folks saying, replying to John, good night, John. Did John say good night? John, I got to call it a night here. Thanks again for a great evening of tunes. See you next Wednesday. Good night, everyone. Good night, John. If you're still on there, buddy. Sorry I missed you saying that. Good night, and good night, Mom. Let's do another John Prine tune for Tanya there. How's that one go? When I woke up this morning, things were looking bad. Seems like total silence was the only friend I had. A bowl of oatmeal tried to steer me down, and won. And it was 12 o'clock before I realized I was having no fun. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, but it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. So I climbed in my closet, put on my overalls, trying to escape all the ears inside my walls. I dreamed the police heard everything I thought. What then? Well, I went to court, and the judge's name was Hoffman. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, and it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Last time I checked my billfold, it was getting thin. Sometimes it seems like the bottom was the only place I've been. I chased a rainbow down a dead-end street. What then? And all my friends turned out to be insurance salesmen. But fortunately, I have the key to escape reality. And you may see me tonight with an illegal smile. It don't cost very much, and it lasts a long while. Won't you please tell the man I didn't kill anyone? No, I'm just trying to have me some fun. Well done, my sister's a nun, hot dog bun. What a weird way to end a song. I like it, but it was a weird way to end a song. And yes, that's the way John Prine ended it. John Prine song for Tanya, I believe it was. Yes, it was. Debbie, I'm waiting here for a Stan Rogers song. Well, how long have you been waiting there? Because I just did one. I just did a couple of them. I've been doing them all night. thanks for tuning in, Debbie. Haven't seen you forever. Haven't been out there since, let me think now. What year was it? I was out and seeing you 2008. Holy cow. That was a long time ago. Well, I hope you're keeping well. Keeping that uncle of mine in line. Oh, let's do... I wonder if I got that song in me. Debbie's other half is my Uncle Tim, who had a huge part in teaching me how to play guitar and gave me my first bass guitar. And anyway, one heck of a human. And he's one of the first songwriters I ever knew. And this is a song that he wrote a few years ago. I don't remember if I remember it all, but I'm going to give it my best shot. So Tim Ward, look him up. Where's Becker? Is he lost? I haven't seen him in a while. I heard he checked on costs and tossed his hand in for a smile. He could have gone back east, I guess, joined the underground. Living in an old hotel, there's no telling what he's found. But if he's got my number, he may give me a call. He left me all his winter clothes, and now we're into fall. She said she never knew him, stared off down the street, smiles at a stranger, there's no danger, no receipts. Oh, I messed it up. Sorry, Tim. Sorry, Debbie. And the boys at the Crown, they're staring to their beers. Could ask around, no one's seen him in years. But my room down here is warm. Been in here for days. Nope, I'm gonna get this last verse, darn it. And all the dealers disappear before the cards are turned. The backroom game, it ends the same, crucified and burned. But my room down here is warm. I've been in here for days, listening to the records that old Becker used to play. But if he's got my number, he may give me a call. He left me all his winter clothes, and now we're into fall. Well, there's a much darker question beating in my mind. I'll afford the issue, we'll miss you, and hope you're doing fine. Becker. It's on a CD. Find the CD, look it up. McCormick and Ward, and look it up. It's a really great song that I really didn't do justice to. Stan Rogers. Let me think. Geez, I've been doing this several Stan Rogers tonight. I don't know what else I got left in me. I'll sing you my most favoritist of Stan Rogers songs. I'm going to change guitars to do it. And I'm changing guitars because it's got to tune it slightly different. Oh, this is going to be a louder. There. You know, I love promoting other musicians and other songwriters, and I just love talking about them and sharing them with you guys. Share the music. It's more than just the name of the show. It's a bit of a philosophy, you might say. Anyway, one of my other favorite songwriters, another great Canadian songwriter, is a fellow named Paul Mills. Now, Paul Mills used to go by the name of Curly Boy Stubbs, and he played with Stan Rogers for years, and he also produced all his albums. Also produced Ron Hines' albums and Sharon Lois and Bram. Some of you Canadian folks are going to know that name for sure. Anyway, produced all their albums. And Paul, still, he's putting on a video a day on his YouTube. Go look him up, Paul Mills on YouTube. Tell him I sent you. Anyway, he told me some stories about different songs that were Stan's, and this is one of them. He showed me this song one time, and I just fell in love with it. So. Would have been here sooner. Your note came yesterday, but yesterday was crazy. There was much to square away. Then I tried to come this morning, but the old car wouldn't run, and the buses run so slowly. There was nothing to be done. But you don't need my troubles. I'm here now anyway, and there's nothing left behind me to say I cannot stay. When I told you that I loved you, I said call me anytime, and especially when you need someone, when things get out of line. And oh, there's a burning in your eyes, and the hand you put in mine won't stop trembling. And oh, tell me what you're going through, for all I want to do is be protecting. And oh, all those shadows on your face, they look so out of place. They should be sunlight. I want to take you when your smile begins, and keep you from the night, and wake up to see me in your eyes. Well, I don't know how we happen when we're kept so far apart. There sure are far worse prisons than the kind with iron bars, and it almost makes me crazy when I hear you hurt inside, 'cause you're beautiful and really need to let things open wide. And oh, there's a burning in your eyes, and the hand you put in mine won't stop trembling. And oh, tell me what you're going through, 'cause all I want to do is be protecting. And oh, all those shadows on your face, they look so out of place, they should be sunlight. I want to take you when your smile returns and keep you from the night, and wake up to see me in your eyes. I want to take you when your smile returns and keep you from the night, and wake up to see me in your eyes. Stan Rogers. It's called Louise's Song. Now, I jumped way ahead of myself there. I got talking about Paul Mills and his songwriting and his videos and all that stuff. But anyway, that's a Stan Rogers song. Debbie, send that one out for you guys out there. And but going back to Paul, go look him up on YouTube. He's got some great music. He does that song and he tells the story behind it as well. So go check him out. You know, sometime when you're not watching John Sims music. I don't mean now. I forgot how much I love this guitar. This is the guitar that Catherine's always trying to steal. Not really. But she loves this guitar too. Oh my, this is a Tanglewood. Picked that guitar up and tuned it so that I wouldn't ruin the tuning on mine. Because nobody wants to hear me sitting here tuning. Tuning and tuning and tuning and tuning. Well, Catherine's seen her guitar. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Debbie, look up Paul. Tell him I sent you, and look that up on his playlist. He puts a video on once a day, and he's been doing it like probably over a year now. And I think he calls it songs he's produced by other artists, but he also does some of his originals on there as well. And he's produced a lot of music, and he does a lot of Stan Rogers songs. He played on Stan's albums too. He worked. How'd that go now? He worked for a radio station, might have been CBC, and he was under contract. Wasn't allowed to play outside or something. He tells this story, so I'm not letting the cat out of the bag. But he played by a different name. He went by Curly Boy Stubbs for years when he was playing. Amber, you wouldn't be the first one tried to buy that guitar from me. Now, I see, if I'm not mistaken, you made a request up here. Tennessee flat top box. Oh my jumpins. Oh, and 16 tons. Scott was looking for that, right above it. I just did that one not that long ago, Scott. Well, actually, it might have been an hour ago, but I did it already this evening. So. Tennessee flat top box in a little cabaret. I don't know. This could be dangerous. In a little cabaret in a South Texas border town sat a boy and his guitar, and the people came from all around, and all the girls there to Austin were slipping away from home and putting jewelry in hock to take the trip to go and listen to the little dark-haired boy who played the Tennessee flat-top box, and he would play. Then one day he was gone, no one ever seen him round. He vanished like the wind. They forgot him in that little town, but all the girls still dreamed about him and hung around the cabaret until the doors were locked. And one went boo-doo-doo. They dreamed about that boy playing his little Tennessee flat top box, and he would play. Might be it. And then one day on the hit parade, I think that was it. I don't know that song, obviously. Well, I know just a little bit, enough of it to be dangerous, but anyway, that's a neat little song. I do like that. I think Catherine sings that, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Jason, any Johnny Cash tonight? Sure. Put that in, I did. How about... You guys sing along now. Well, I hear that train a-comin', it's rolling round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and I keep hanging on. That train keeps a-moving all down in San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, to always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. And when I hear that whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. Well, I bet there's rich folks eating in fancy dining cars. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. But I know I had it coming, I know I can't be free. But that train keeps moving, and that's what tortures me. When they free me from this prison, if this railroad train is mine, you bet I'll move it on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. Let's pick again. When they free me from this prison, if this railroad train is mine, you bet I'll move it on a little farther down the line. Oh, far from Folsom Prison, that's where I want to stay. I'm gonna let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. A little bit of Johnny Cash for Jason. Doop-a-doop-doo. Scott, what a wonderful tribute song to your uncle. Yeah, he's got some great tunes. I should have maybe done this one. Maybe I'll remember more of it. Tripping down the alleyway, looking for a better day, and I just don't know what to say about love. Keeping to the narrow road, you know it's such a heavy load, and people tell you all they know about love. It's a very splendid thing. It's painted up with kids and rings. They say it gives you everything that you need. Keeping to the back streets, I'm feeling kind of offbeat, and I've been getting lots of heat about love, 'cause it's a very splendid thing. It's painted up with kids and rings. They say it gives you everything that you need. Now he's got much higher vocals than I do, but he goes something like, tripping down the alleyway, looking for a better day. I just don't know what to say about love. Only he sounds good when he does it. And he ends it something like this, about love. Only he's got a funky chord at the end, and I don't remember what it was, but it's a great song. Look it up. I think that one might be on that same CD, McCormick and Ward. I don't know if Tim Ward has a website yet or not. Does he, Debbie? Debbie? Does he? Does he? Huh? Huh? Does he? Does he? Tim? You got a website yet, buddy? Mm-hmm. Oh, my. Losing behind in my comments here. Boop-a-la-doo-doo. And he never cared to make a dime. Just give him his guitar, and he'll be happy all the time. And all the girls, yeah, that's right, Catherine. That's right. See, you could have sang that. Christopher Robin. Oh, my jumping Jiminy Crickets. Who has more fun than people? That's right, Ann. Rabbits. Rabbits have more fun than people. I'll try it. I have to do it way up here. But I can't do it in that tuning. Let's see what happens. I used to sing it down here, but it's so high. So I put my capo on and I sing it lower. I don't know if I can do it down here or not. For those that might be playing along, Christopher Robin and I walked along. You know what? I'm going to try it because I'm a rebel. Christopher Robin and I walked along under branches lit up by the moon, posing our questions to Al and Eeyore as our days disappeared all too soon. But I've wandered much farther today than I should, and I can't seem to find my way back to the wood. So help me if you can. I've got to get back to the house at Pooh Corner by 1. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done, like count all the bees in the hive and chase all the clouds from the sky. Back in the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh, Winnie the Pooh doesn't know what to do. He's got a honey jar stuck on his nose, and he came to me asking help and advice, and from there no one knows where he goes. So I sent him to ask of the owl if he's there, had to loosen a jar from the nose of a bear. So help me if you can. I've got to get back to the house at Pooh Corner by 1. You'd be surprised, there's so much to be done, like count all the bees in the hive and chase all the clouds from the sky. Back in the days of Christopher Robin and Pooh. It's hard to explain how a few precious things seem to follow throughout all our lives. When it's all said and done, I was watching my son, sleeping there with my bear by his side. So I tucked him in and kissed him, and as I was going, I swear that old bear whispered, "Boy, welcome home." So believe me if you can, I've finally gotten back to the house at Pooh Corner by 1. What do you know, there's so much that I've done. I've counted the bees in the hive, and I've chased all the clouds from the sky. Back in the days of Christopher Robin, back in the days of Christopher Robin, back in the days of Pooh. Christopher Robin. Who asked for that? Probably Connie. Boop-a-doo. It was Connie. Christopher Robin for Connie. And I did it down here for anybody that might have been trying to play, or not trying, anybody that might have been playing on, because I think along there might have been a couple. Anybody up in Fredericton playing along with that song nowadays, Christine? Oh my. And Ann hit it right on hit that nail right on the head right there. Who has more fun than people? Because I do have a good time sitting in this chair. You guys might not have realized that yet, but I do have a good time. Going home in the summertime takes me back to strawberry wine and dancing all night till the morning light. On our backs, counting stars, dirt roads, convertible cars, we were falling in love, a gift from heaven above. 1962, that's the year that I fell in love with you for the first time. Since then you've been on my mind, hanging out at the Dairy Queen with the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. Summertime comes and goes, and I'm thankful for all of those days and nights of fun way back when we were young. But growing old, holding hands, I feel blessed, 'cause God understands we did the best we could. I think He knew we would way back in 1962, that's the year that I fell in love with you for the first time. Since then you've been on my mind, hanging out at the Dairy Queen with the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. Still hanging at the Dairy Queen, and you're still the prettiest girl that I'd ever seen. We've had some good times, and I'm glad you're still mine. 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 And I'm glad you're all still here. Well, folks, I think I'm about done like dinner. I'd like to thank all of y'all. I'd like to thank all y'all for coming in and joining in tonight. I've had an absolute blast. Now, do you remember the name of the show? It's called Share the Music. So we got one more song to sing. You guys got to help me along with this one. So, after we're done singing this song, what are we going to do? We're all going to share the music, share the show with somebody. And the next thing I hope you guys all do is have a great week. And then tune back in next Wednesday night, 7 o'clock Atlantic Standard Time, 6 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, at midnight Central European Time for all my friends over there in Europe. So, my name is John Sims. I've had a really great time playing for you guys tonight. Thank you all. Patrick, by all means, buddy, hit me up. You can message me on John Sims' music page. Look that up, or you can just message me directly. I don't know which one's easier when you look at the page there, the live stream, but hit me up after the show. Would love to chat. So you guys have a great week, and sing along with Share the Music. Share the music with a friend. Keep on singing till the very end. Should the whole world get you down, a song can turn your day around. So sing out with your friends. Share the music tonight, 'cause when we're singing, everything's all right. So invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. There ain't nothing like a song to bring joy to your life. So help me sing along. Forget about your troubles, your worries, and your strife. Share the music tonight. 'Cause when we're singing, everything's all right. So invite your friends along. We'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. So invite your friends along, and we'll sing all our favorite songs. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. Share the music tonight. I'll see you next week.